probably have seen a bunch of amazing photos with hot air balloons and girls in long dresses on Instagram. But sorry, this episode is not about them, but really to show you what is worth seeing in Cappadocia. Region lies more or less in the middle east of Turkey and was inhabited since the Bronze Age. Whole area is covered with crazy rock formations created first by ash from volcano eruptions millions of years ago and later erosion. Thanks to it, today we see plenty of rock towers, pillars, pyramids and multicolored cliffs. Also, people who lived here built underground dwellings to protect themselves from Arab raiders, which in the end was not such a good idea, as it was discovered that they had high mortality rate due to the cancer, as these rocks consist of ironite, minerals similar in some aspect to asbestos. But let's check the best places to visit in the region. Our base will be Göreme, where nearly most of the top things are reachable even on foot, if you are not in a hurry. Starting with Göreme Open Air Museum, hosting dwellings and churches built inside of rocks between 11th and 13th century, with interesting frescoes inside. Definitely worth seeing, but try to be early, this might be the most visited place around. Next place is Love Valley. Name obviously comes from a dozen rocks with phallic shapes. Plenty of people are coming here to take romantic photos. I guess they haven't checked what they will have in the background. A few kilometers away is the Zelve Open Air Museum, a monastery complex built from 9th century that was in use till 1952, when residents were moved to a new nearby village. There are plenty of dwellings, churches, a mosque and even a dovecote. In our opinion, this is the most interesting place above the ground carved by humans in the region. While going back to Göreme, you need to stay to see fairy chimneys. On the same ticket as Zelve, not as big and interesting, but also presents carving created ages ago. Çavuşin Village is visible from Göreme, and even in the distance you will see that there is something interesting: old village ruins. First part starts just next to the parking lot, a huge wall of dwellings that clearly has collapsed. It happened in the 1960s, and from this time the whole village was abandoned and people moved to normal houses. But it is possible to see it from the top. Path is marked pretty clearly, and views from the top are amazing. Although not on our itinerary, we follow signs to see one still in use, well, as museum, home of local people, presenting how they were living before, and your guide will be the son of the owners. There are no tickets, but you can buy tasty juices or some souvenirs from their shop. Uçhisar Castle, 60-meter tall rock formation, plenty of tunnels carved inside. Once a home for over 1,000 inhabitants, today probably the best viewing platform for this part of Cappadocia. Cappadocia is full of underground cities carved during the ages. Internet says that there are over 200 of them, but our research suggests that the Derinkuyu underground city is the best of them. Originally built probably from 7th century BCE and expanded during nearly 3,000 years of existence. It could host up to 20,000 people with their belongings and livestock, and was going down to 85 meters below the ground. Today, only 10% of the city is accessible, but still it takes a pretty long time to see everything that it offers, and requires a little bit of effort. So, if you are a couch potato, then do some exercises before visiting. If you're a little bit more sporty, then visiting hiking trails in Rose Valley could be something for you. There are plenty of them, and not a lot of people decide to go there, so you can check out some historical places only by yourself. And last but not least, Red Valley. Beautiful sight and very accessible. Parking is just a few meters away. Probably the best place in Göreme for sunset, or just to enjoy the environment with juice and some sweets in the local cafe. I hope you liked our video. If you have any questions, then leave a comment below. See you soon!